What's going on, my nieces and nephews? Chucklehead back at you. Excuse me. Got a little juice review for you. Now, this one is from the maker of my favorite juice, e-juice, that is on the market today. This is, he makes the e-juice that I vape all the time. I order 4 bottles normally every 2 weeks. And I'm talking 120 ml bottles every 2 weeks. I love that juice. I've already done a review of that. He was also the sponsor of my first giveaway. What I got for you today is, that's right, Casey Jones Mainline Reserve. And this is Roy G. Biv. Get it the right way, Ed. Put it somewhere. There you go. As you can see, there's not a whole lot left in this 120 ml bottle. Now, this juice isn't even up on Josh Johnston's website yet. I'm sure it will be very soon. You can contact him through his Facebook page, which I will put a link for in the description, to contact him about purchasing this juice. Roy G. Biv is a sherbet flavored e-juice. Not having a description. I'm only going by my taste buds. Taste is subjective, so take of it what you will. Let me take a quick rip. Vapor reduction, as with all of Casey Jones' Mainline Reserve juice, excellent. Clouds for days. Let's take the smell test. Been a little bit clogged up. I got a little bit of a head cold. I smell lime. And a little bit of citrus. But it seems like the citrus lime note is more pronounced on the smell. On the taste, I'm picking up the lime note, but it's not a harsh lime note. Far from it. It's a subtle lime, subtle orange rind. Those two citrus notes. And a nice sweetness that I'm going to attribute to raspberry. Now, I'm not sure if this is the whacked out kind of sherbet that has like the blue raspberry in it and whatnot. I'm not particularly keen on sherbets that are not the old time basic orange, raspberry, and lime. That's my key. But this, I would put up against a lot of the other sherbet-based vapes out there. Like I said, the citrus notes are there. The aftertaste I'm getting in my palate is a sweetness that I'll attribute to the raspberry. I don't think it's a blue raspberry. I'm vaping this on the simple, copper simple mod. I love this little fucking thing. Mephisto 0.16 ohms, Nichrome 80, Japanese cotton. This is a great little mod. This is great little juice. I use my reuse my Casey Jones bottles. This way I know I got my Casey Jones handy. And I can pour them better into these bottles from the 120 into the 30 ml bottles. Nice vapor. Like I said, nice vapor. Nice and cloudy in here. The citrus note is the dominant note that I'm getting. But like I said, it's not harsh. It's not sour. It's not tart. It's a nice blended citrus. I'll say more along the lines of a zest than the juice of. It's like a lime zest. It's like an orange zest blended and sweetened with a raspberry. There you go. That's that's a good description to me. Definitely an all-day vape. The prices are out fucking standing as always. I'm going to go to their website and I'm just going to go and get let you know the options if it will load up. Come on, there you go. All right. 30 ml bottle is $11.99. How could you go fucking wrong with that? You can't. It's impossible. Comes in 0, 3, 6, 12, and 18 nicotine. I vape 3. Comes in 30 mil and 120 mil. 120 mil bottle. $27.99. Cheapest on the market. The cheapest prices on the market for what is, in my opinion, some of the best e-juice on the market today. Bar none. And now you see me do reviews of a lot of different juices. The price that you're paying, $27.99 for a 120 ml bottle. Think about that. When you go to some stores and you're paying $22 for a 30 ml bottle. Okay? $6 more, you got 120 mils. Please. You got to be off fucking somewhere not to know a deal when it just punches you in the face. Zero throat hit. Zero stinging out the nose. An all-day vape easily. Easily. And how can I say this? Look what's left in my bottle. Right? The born on date for this was December 5th. All right? Now, my thing with, I mean, I have Casey Jones running in 3 different Addies right now. I've got my favorite, my absolute favorite e-juice is Gold Rush. That is something, I'll take a day like today where I'm doing reviews and I'll be vaping different juices. And I'll stay with a couple of them for the rest of the day. Tomorrow, it's Gold Rush. All day. Probably the day after is Gold Rush the whole day. Probably the day after that, it's Gold Rush the whole day. Then I'll start trying some other flavors so I can give you guys a review. With Casey Jones, it's a no-brainer. It really is. The quality of his juice speaks for itself. It's good. It's a flavor chaser. It's a cloud chaser. You want it, you got it. All from one company. Guaranteed he has a flavor you like. If you like the exotic, like Forbidden, he's got it, which is a dragon fruit, which if you're not familiar with, neither was I. I got to post that review up. I already did it. You have Gold Rush, which is one of the greatest e-juices known to man. Today we got Roy G. Biv. Amazing. Absolutely fucking amazing. Live long in vapor, my friends. Casey Jones Mainline Reserve. Roy G. Biv. If you like a sherbet vapor, this is it. Take care, guys.